Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marian Amarachi and on my channel I talk about feminine health, beauty and lifestyle. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys, I'll be leading you guys through the mistakes that you make, the reason why your hair is not growing. Like there are some certain people that there's a certain level their hair cannot pass no matter what they do. So I'll be pointing out those mistakes in this video. So make sure you stay tuned to the end. So mistake number one is not knowing your hair type. Of course, if you don't know your hair type, you won't know what to use on your hair. You won't know the products that are best for your hair. Just like your skin, for example, I have combinations oily skin. Even though I'm still struggling with acne, as you can see all over my face, I'm still struggling with acne. Like I really want to clear it up before I start doing any other thing. So I'm still testing out products on it. So the same with our hair. You need to know your hair type. Like you need to know how what is suitable for your hair type, what is good for it. Because if you don't know your hair type, you won't know what to put on your hair. Because I can still remember like the year 2020, that was when I started making my hair. The goal of me making the hair was just to make hair on my graduation. That was the goal. And I noticed that no matter what I do, my hair doesn't grow. Like there's a certain level it's reached because I carried the hair for like a year and there's a certain level it's reached. The thing stopped growing. It just remained there. If you are one of those people, just know the type of your hair type. If you know your hair type, then it will help you know the products that you are going to use. The number two, that's the next one I'm going to be saying, somehow related to this number one. And then the number two is making protective styles, good protective styles. For example, now you might see your friend might make, box braid that is very fine, very luxurious and all this stuff. And then you also see a friend that made crochet. You know crochet, you know how they do crochet. And you're like, wow, I like your hair. I want to try it out. Then you now go and do your own crochet. And when you now take the hair down, you'll be looking for your hair. That's the same thing. What you guys need to understand is that all hair type, like all hair are not the same. I might make not I mean box braid and it will be good. I won't have any problem with it. Why another person might make it and the person will be looking for her hair, stuff like that. So it's good to, like the first one I said, know your hair type, and it will lead you to help you know the type of hairstyle that you're going to be putting on. Now going to number three. The third one is not knowing the right oil for your hair. Yes, I said it. For example, if you know you have low porosity hair, like for you to understand how, like if you don't know the meaning of porosity, porosity means like how absorbent your hair is. Like for example, what you need to do is to bring out a clean strand, like bring out a strand of your hair like this, and then you put it inside water. And if the thing should sink to the bottom, you have high porosity. Then if the thing should stay in between, you have medium porosity. And then if it should, hang on top of the water like there is nothing going down, that means you have low porosity. So this porosity means how absorbent, like how your hair can absorb oil. There are some oils that if you want to use it, you just don't apply it on your hair that way. For example, if you're using cold pressed coconut oil, you have to dissolve it in hot water. Like, you bring a boil of hot water and then put your cold pressed coconut oil inside it, and then you dissolve it. You just leave it there and it dissolves. That's how to use it. Now leading to the third one is not knowing the difference between moisturizing oil and then sealing oil. This is the biggest mistake that I made. I'm going to list the moisturizing oils. The moisturizing oils that I know, we have olive oil, we have coconut oil, and then we have avocado oil. And then sealing oil, we have grapeseed oil, we have jojoba seed oil. This oil, you're not meant to misplace them. There is the one used for moisturizer. And if you know you have low porosity hair, you need to avoid coconut oil because coconut oil is a kind of thick. Yes, it's a kind of very thick. So you need to avoid that. No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't use it often, like you shouldn't use it at all because it has its own benefits, but just less of it is good. We have coconut, we have avocado oil, we also have olive oil that are very good for you. So you can use any of them. The fourth one is putting oil on dry scalp. This one is a big no. If you don't want to give yourself problem, for example, dandruff or itchy scalp, don't ever try that. That's why it's advised to use all this oil during your wash day routine or in between your wash routine. You have to damp your hair for the oil to be able to absorb very well, absorb quickly into your scalp. Because if you don't damp your hair before that, you can just spray something like water, put it in a water can and then spray it on your hair. If you don't do like that, there are some oils that won't go there, especially if you have low porosity hair. There are some oils that won't go there. So if you must apply oil on your hair, you have to damp your scalp at least so it to help the oil penetrate deep into your scalp. And again, after applying it, you have to massage it, like massage it very well, at least to help circulation. Because what massaging does is that it increases circulation, blood circulation in your scalp, which stimulates other things that leads to hair growth and also improves, like absorbs the oil that you applied on your scalp. So if you're still confused with, maybe if you don't know your hair type, I'm going to make a video on that. Different hair types, they have different hair types and density. It's also essential that you know your density hair, like your hair density. With your hair density, you know what your hair can tolerate and what it cannot and what it cannot tolerate. So this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you have any question, you can leave me a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. I talk about feminine health, beauty, lifestyle. If that's your thing, make sure to hit the subscribe button down there. It's completely free, and I'll see you in my next video.